I forgot about this that I was going to mention. Fritzy and I had a private chat. So, Fritzy's now doing the SportsCenter teases. And I think the reaction has been pretty good. But I had to have a private conversation with Fritzy. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. But I brought him into the office, and I said, hey, I just don't think the Limericks are hitting the sweet spot. And I said, how about we put them in the newsletter? When you have a Limerick, then we'll put them in the newsletter. And I didn't tell the other Danettes. I just thought, let me tell Todd this. And he accepted it. I said, look, we love the SportsCenter teases. The Limericks just don't leave me anything. There's nothing that I can do.
I did hear an old game show sound effect as you were talking to me in your office. Like I got the Zonk prize. Like, we're going to put that in the newsletter. We'll move on because I can't go anywhere after you read your Limerick. Then
what was your actual reaction?
My initial reaction was a little disappointment, but but you did appreciate it, and it's not like don't do them anymore. And plenty of people will look at it on the newsletter. But you did make a valid point. I often, whether it's funny or not, I'll read the Limerick, and then you don't really have a place to go after that. It just kind of drops, stops there.
Yeah,
there's no jumping off point for a topic or anything really.
Well, and I didn't know if you were trying to substitute. If you didn't get a guest, then hey, I got a Limerick for you, or I'm able to do some things. And I said, you don't have to do that. You work hard, you go after every name, and if we get them, we do. If we don't, then it's not because you didn't try. I just didn't want you to try too hard to substitute something in place instead of a guest.
That's true. But that was the most fair thing you said in explaining it was, it just kind of comes out of left field a little bit. And then you kind of, I'm not sure where to go next right after then you say, thank you, Todd. And I say, you're welcome. And then what? Let's go to Joe in San Diego.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Paul.
I think it's the batting average. It's like a batting average. The batting average on Limericks was low. The batting average on SportsCenter teases is high, really high. That's all it is.
All right. Everybody on board with the SportsCenter teases, Seton?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
In moderation, like everything in moderation.
All right, Marv?
Yes, same. In moderation.
Okay. All right. I like them. I think they're funny. They're creative. And it's something different. Yeah, Seton.
Like, what if, remember how we used to do, Todd used to do his Monday Night Football songs?
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like if Todd produced a video that was a SportsCenter tease, right? Like it was a SportsCenter tease and it started at the top of the hour as like a TV thing and then led in, it would be like, man, this is a great use of Todd's talents. But even still just doing like read it on the air and then the music is over and then you still go like, all right, Jim in Tulsa, you're on. Just this time now it has music to it.
Yes, Paulie.
Who wouldn't want to pre-produce a great bit for the radio and TV show?
Let's take a break. Play of the day up next here. Ooh, it's kind of hanging over the room. Fritzy's Limericks have been relegated. In case you missed it, I had a conversation with Todd a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I think we need to ease up on the Limericks. And, he took it. I thought you took it pretty well. At least in the office, you took it pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was actually fine. I was I think I was understanding about it. And you didn't totally dismiss it. You said there's still a place for it.
Yeah.
But when a team is relegated, they still have a chance to get back into
Yes, they do.
Right. But unlike this situation, where this really wouldn't come back up to the show.
Do I think you're like Leeds United and you're going to, get brought up to the Premier League? I think, you know what? I would just strengthen the SportsCenter teases. And then we can put the Limericks on the newsletter.
I think that's reasonable.
The newsletter goes out to about 40,000 of our diehard fans. You can sign up, doesn't cost you anything, and we send you sort of a recap of everything that's happening. We've got new T-shirts, all those things. Any kind of specials, we put that in the newsletter. It's a big deal. Really well done. And Todd has his Limericks. Yes, Todd.
Do we run the risk of some subscriptions being canceled?
I don't know that.
We're going to find out how diehard they are.
Yeah.
What are they going to put on the news? I'm out.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get any reaction to that. Yes.
We should actually track the numbers based on this announcement to see how many people are joining the newsletter just to make sure they still get Todd's.
Do I really need the newsletter? There's just so much going on in the world. I don't know if I need that too.
Yeah. Yeah, Marv.
Coincidentally, Marvin's Haikus, they start next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
Wait a second.
There's an opening.
What?
I wasn't going to tell
Wow.
Marv. I was going to wait till Friday.
What a phony. I thought it was all poems and all staffers.
No, my
band.
bad.
Wow.
Damn, Marv.
that in your back
come
pocket.
on.
That's not
Sorry, I didn't want to bring it up now, but it seemed like a perfect time.
Yeah, well, now I got to deal with him for 2 more hours.
Hey, Tyler's sonnets are coming in. That's great. Okay,
No,
whatever.
Tyler is not going to do
You
a
know what?
sonnet.
Do what you got to do. It's your show.
Yeah, I know. All I said was the Limericks were just, they you weren't hitting 500, 400. It wasn't Mendoza.
I understand. And then you're like, thank you, Todd. I say, you're welcome. You're like, now what do I do after that?
Yeah.
Guess I'll take a phone call.
Okay. How about this? How about you do your SportsCenter tease? How about we do that?
We can do that.
Okay, here we go. Marv, would you hit the music? Here's Todd in really unbelievable SportsCenter teases that he does.
Coming up on SportsCenter, nothing but the top of the net, how Colorado came away with the upper hand, but an avalanche of controversy, why it just might be lights out for the Lightning come Friday. Will Washington's owner ever be commanded to take it to the house? And he may not have the authority to take a team away, but when will the commissioner own up to a punishment for Watson? Serena's Eastbourne and down, but it's no fault of her own. Also, a gentle soul with a large presence, remembering a raven. Plus, what's the skinny on the Zags' Chet Holmgren? And would Ivy be poisoned in Sacktown? It's Selection Thursday, baby. Thanks for choosing us. SportsCenter, next.
Okay, I'm watching that episode of SportsCenter.
Let's go.
I got that. Yeah. Thank you, Todd.
Thanks.
Yeah. See?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, we're working it out. It's all good.
All right.
Now what do we? Oh, there's the dead air.
No, I'm just, I
Frank in San Antonio. What do you help me out here? What do you got?
Steve in Florida. Steve, welcome to the program. Hi, Steve. Wow.
Really, Steve?
Wow. Well, wow.
If that was on purpose, that's genius.
I lost Steve.
I think you did it on purpose.
I lost Steve. Bobby in Ohio. Hi, Bobby. What's on your mind today?
Good morning. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I'm calling to see if I can play in a new poll question option, or this could be a question for Fritzy.
Okay.
So, if Fritzy could only do one, what would it be? Limerick, SportsCenter teases, mock headlines, or sports names? Thank you for taking my call.
Wow. How about book guess?
Oh, no.
What? Whoa.
What is that?
Wait.
What? I don't
He's
know
already
what that
got too
is.
much on his plate. Don't add that.
The
to
big
it.
segment?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. I did refer to Fritzy. He was kind of leaning on the big segment when we had Tom Brady on. So we called it the big segment. Like the big unit. You're the big segment. The big fundamental, Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly how to take that. I don't know if it was just a Brady thing or it was just, it was kind of encompassing, body styles and things like that. There's a lot to that.
No.
Big
It
segment.
had nothing to do with body shaming you. It was a big segment. You kept teasing. Well, we got a big segment. We got a big guest.
And ever since we had Brady on, I'm just kind of kicking back
And
with
I
a cigar
didn't-
and Coke and chilling.
No one said that. No one said that.
1 foot on the beach.
Wait, you're going to retire?
No, I'm saying
Whoa,
that's.
whoa.
You guys make your little comments like,
Wow.
I got Brady on. I don't need to really book more than a guest a day or two, and maybe I'll get to another A-lister in August or something.
I didn't say that. You said
That's
that.
my own guilt, I guess.
I know.
That you guys left to
Well,
throw
stop.
logs on the fire about.
No, you're putting words in our mouth.
Yeah, relax segment.
Yeah. Biggie segment.
Biggie sex.
Ziggy said,
If you don't know, now you know, Biggie segment. We've gained, Mario just sent me a note. Guess how many new subscribers to the newsletter we've received since we said that Fritzy would now be sending his limericks as exclusive content in the newsletter to our diehard listeners. Anybody want to guess? If I said over under 50.
Oh, geez, I was going to guess 500.
Oh.
my number was 12, so I'm going to go
Okay.
under.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought this was an impressive number, and Seaton says 500.
500, Dan.
New subscribers. Doesn't cost you anything. By the way, it's free. Marv, you want to give me a guess? Over or under?
Over.
Over 50? Okay.
Over 50, yes.
Paulie?
Over 72.
100. 100 new subscribers to the newsletter.
Conveniently round number.
Well, no, Mario says about
Oh.
100. You can sign up at danpatrick.com. Are you working on a limerick for today?
I wasn't currently, but now I feel motivated.
No, the whole thing is we're telling people your limericks are on the newsletter. That's when you write a newsletter.
I understand,
for
but
today.
on the other end, there's like, you're relegated. Do we care about the limericks at all? And then you lose motivation to do
The thing is Mario didn't say how many we lost. So we might have lost 200, but we gained 100.
Plus minus here, Todd.
Yeah.
He's on the court versus off.
You really need to factor that in. That tells the whole story.
Chris in Tampa joins us. Hey, Chris, what's on your mind?
Hey, Dan. How you guys doing?
Great, Chris.
Long-time listener, 6'1", a svelte 285.
All right.
First off, real quick, I've been listening to you guys since I was a teenager. I'm 36 with a wife and 2 kids now.
Awesome.
Just wanted to say thank you to you and all the Danettes for everything you guys do to entertain all of us on a daily basis.
Thank you, Chris.
Second, I have a limerick about Todd losing his limericks.
Okay.
I love it. Let's do it.
And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put this limerick on the newsletter today. Okay, because Todd apparently didn't take the social cue to come up with a limerick.
Well, we had Tom Brady on recently.
All right, yeah, the big segment. Here's Chris in Tampa with a limerick about Todd being relegated with his limericks.
Here's a story about our friend Todd, whose limericks used to be given the nod. Then Dan called him in, much to Todd's chagrin. Now you can read them while sitting on the john.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Ironically, where most of them are written.
That is kind of
That is true.
Some of my best ideas. I spend a lot of time in it.
Bloop, bloop, or
No, not bloops.
no, it's poop, poop.
Okay, great. That's great.
Less of a bloop and
Whenever
more
you can
of
get
a
the
bloop.
inflammatory bowel disease
There
humor
we
in it,
go.
so
No
it's good.
one brought that up. Will you stop with this? What?
Bathroom humor. That's all right.
Why are we? Why are you mopey dick?
I'm not at all. I'm
Yeah,
actually in a
you
very good
are.
mood.
Oh, woe is me.
Am I really? I don't feel like I'm
Poor
being
little
mad.
that picking on me. We pick on you, but I'm not picking on you now.
Limerick relegation.
Let's take a break. More phone calls coming up. Back after this.